Did you guys make a commitment together?
The kids did. I came in after the fact. And then
what was their commitment?
They realized early on they wanted that black belt. I didn't have to tell them.
Yeah.
What we talked about after the fact was, if we're going to do this, you're going to go the distance on this. If you get to a point where you need to take a break, if you get to a point where this is as much as I need from this right now, fine and dandy, but you finish what you're working on first. Finish the journey. Don't walk away from it until it's done.
Like Dad did.
Well, I do try to model the behavior. Yeah. So yeah. And
this is common. This is the reason why I'm asking this.
Yeah.
We'll have parents who will have their child stand up in front of their peers, instructors, and everybody else and make the commitment to become a black belt. And then shortly later, they allow them to quit.
Why?
What is that teaching them?
Nothing good.
Yeah.
I mean, and just to kind of underscore that, the kids have watched me make various commitments, and you know, as a brief sidebar, when I knew I wanted to get my black belt and catch up to them, but the other thing is that especially given the career path that happened for me after medical school, where I wound up not matching into what I wanted to do right away, that became a source of safety. It became its own salvation, because it gave me something to do to remind me that I could do something that still advanced my life that not everybody else could do. And seeing and reminding them that we commit to doing something, you can stop once you finish that part of the journey, but you have to get to the back end of it.
Yeah.
Because otherwise you never learn to follow through, and you never learn to push through adversity.
And why is that important?
How do we have another podcast we can go over that with? Well, and especially, you know, we're a quarter of the way through the 21st century. People's ability to overcome obstacles, to overcome adversity, is, by my eye, at a low ebb. They are too easily influenced by outside distractions to stick to the things that they need to do to find themselves and to improve their own lives. And that, if you teach your kids early to commit to and finish, that, you know, again, in a sports season, finish the season. If you don't like the sport at that point, you can walk away. You know, whereas if you quit mid-season, well, you just betrayed your team, things like that.
And I would argue you betrayed yourself.
Oh, unquestionably.
Which is the most important.
Certainly.
Because when you have that, when you lack the accountability internally, then everything breaks down.
And you just hit the nail on the head. Accountability is the key thing.
Yeah.
It's okay. It's like getting to try new food. It's okay not to like it, but you have to try.
Right.
And the other thing is, you can't take a bite and spit it out. No. Yes, I don't like how this tastes. I'm going to finish what's in front of me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you could say one thing to another parent thinking about trying KOMA, what would it be?
Oh, man. 4 hours later. This turned out to be maybe the single most beneficial thing I've done for my kids. I really mean that. You and I have talked offline about what it's meant to the Irwins and how much I believe in what you've built here, and what the people in this room with us that you can't see behind the cameras have also helped build here. But you're not just teaching the kids a bunch of whiz-bang tricks. You're teaching them life skills that really, in this day and age, they're not going to get elsewhere. The other thing is that you're also committing your kids to understand what it is to believe in something, what matters about things to believe in, and how to be secure in your beliefs without, they're not going to go looking for a fight coming out of here. If anything else, the kids come out of here understanding what it means if something goes wrong. If we get to the point where we have to use what we've learned, things went wrong a long time ago.
Yes.
But these life skills are going to do nothing but help them in the real world, in the job world, in the school world, in staying out of trouble when they go get gas or go to the grocery store and things like that. There's so many life lessons that really reinforce good parenting. And the other thing is, quite frankly, if I may plug the adult side of things for a moment, you build a network of other parents. You're like, oh, wow, I can actually, and this, it's not just my kids who are getting a social life. I hang out with some of the adult parents here, and we have a great time, and things like that. And so, when you get into KOMA, you're getting into something that's going to benefit your entire family. And 6 years into it, of the things that we've done for our kids, the Irwins have done for our kids, this to me has been the single most impactful.